Hello everyone, this is Krishna Kumasan of Sundarajan. Today I would like to discuss about a negative and intensity with quantifier. So let's start now. Okay, this one we have learned about a quantifier. Okay, let Px be the statement x has taken the course in programming for the domain of student in your class. Okay, this one for okay, so this one for universal content and existential context. Okay, as for the universal content, so this one for every student or student like this one lah. Okay, let's say for example, so as taken, so or student lah, student is the person one. Okay, domain for student, yeah, in the class. Okay, as for the universal is, so every student in my class. Okay, every student in my class has, so X is one domain for student in your class, yeah, domain. Yeah, every student in my class has taken a course in programming, yeah. So this one for universal one. Wait for a while. So this one for universal content. This one for example one, okay. Okay, and another time for existential content. Yeah, so this one for different one lah. Okay, some student like this, there is some student like this lah. Okay, for example, there is a student. For universal also can, all student also can, every student also can. Yeah. So let's see the existential one. Okay, so there is a student in my class has take okay, in my class, who has taken a course who has taken a course in programming. So this is for example one. So for universal, every student or all student, yeah, and example one, so there is a student or some student, yeah. So this one for example one. Okay, and the next one, so negating quantifier. So let PX be the statement as has taken a course in the programming for the domain of student in your class. Yeah, so let's do the negating quantifier. Okay, so this one is not a universal. If not universal, so that means, so there is a student, that means it will become for, so existential EH and not PH. Existential as not PH, like this lah. Okay, let's see. For example, so there is a student. There is a student in my class. So there is a student in my class who hasn't, yeah, who has not, hasn't, like can lah. Yeah, so who hasn't taken the course in programming. So this one for example one. If not, if become negation, become for identity as not P lah, yeah. So not P. Okay, and the next one, if not identity PS, that means it will change to, yeah, universal as not P. Universal as not P. Okay, so let's see. So all student in my class, have not taken a course, so have not taken the course in programming. So this is for example, this is for negative quantifier. As for the as for the quantifier become for positive one lah, okay. And the next one for negation, these are the example of the negating quantifier, yeah. So anyway, please take note certainly. Okay, the next one, the Morgan law for quantifiers. Okay, so this one for negative quantifier lah. Okay, it's not, yeah. So this one for negative quantifier. Okay, so the first one is true when Px is false for every x. False when there is an x for which Px is true. So this one for negative existential quantifier. Sorry, quantifier. Okay, and the second one for negative universal quantifiers, and to become the existential not Px lah, yeah. Okay, so it's true. And the second one is true when there is an x for which Px is false. False when Px is true for every x. Yeah. So these are all of the De Morgan law for quantifiers. Okay, the next one is translating and negating. Okay, we should negate the statement. So these are the two statements. Okay, there is an honest politician, and all American eat cheeseburger. Yeah, so let's see. So let's find out the answers. Okay, let's see. As for the first one, so H as represent lah. Okay, H as represent. H is honest. Yeah, so H is honest for domain of all politician. Yeah, and the next one. Okay, so they say for existential lah. So this one for existential. If not existential, yeah, so H is H. They become for AH, not A. Sorry. So is so H is one for domain. Yeah, this one for domain of all. But yeah, so this one of domain for all politician. So H is honest. Okay, every politician. Okay, let's say lah for every politician is dishonest. Dishonest lah. Every politician is dishonest. Yeah. It's a very simple one. There is an honest politician. It is so because why? There is an honest. So it will be existential lah. Yeah, existential. So and you please take note certainly. We can go for the second one, statement. Okay, and the second one, so all America become universal lah. Yeah, all America become universal. Yeah. So this one, so as represent. Okay, it's as represent is okay. So as eat cheeseburger. Yeah, as eat cheeseburger. Sorry, cheeseburger. As eat cheeseburger. Okay, for domain, of all, for domain of all American, yeah, American. Yeah, so all we going for universal lah. Yeah, let's see so AH KASHA lah, yeah, HA. It's HH. So okay, if how to change the negate this one for quantifier, need to change the negation one. So, you know, let's say yeah, let's say so not A at H at he become so existential as so like HS lah. Yeah, negation so H. Yeah, so you know how to write down. Okay, very simple. Mm, not Alicia. So not every American. Not every American eat cheeseburger. Yeah, so this one for universal negation universal lah. Yeah, this one for example one for existential. So that's it. So anyway, please take note certainly. Yeah. So you need to learn about the quantifier one. So I just translate and negation one lah. Yeah. Okay, next one we need to learn about the translating. Okay, some student in a class have visited Mexico. As for the domain for all student in class and the domain for all people one. Okay, let's see how to translate it now. Okay, we can see this one. Okay, so M is for Mexico. Okay, let's say busy Mexico. Okay, S has busy Mexico. Okay, illustrate lah. So M is S for what? Represented. Okay, let's say for H has visit. Okay, S visit Mexico. S visit Mexico. So this one for represent like M represent. Okay, and this one for it is for what? Some student. Yeah, some student is for okay, some student in the class. Okay, some is meaning by for extended lah. E at so M is X. E okay, so this one for extended quantifier. Because I for some student or there is a student also okay lah. So this one for thing one. Yeah, and then next one so the way for all people. Okay lah, and all people. Okay, so M is MS represent is for okay, so as visited Mexico. Yeah, so MS visited Mexico, and the next one CX what? Okay, CX so all people all people. X is a student in the class, so represent. Okay, very simple. So X is a student in the class. Yeah, X is a student in the class. So domain what? Okay, X is a student in this class. No. Okay, so if for existential lah. So soft student as the existential. Okay, so it is for S. N. Okay, N. So CH. There is a student in the class and visitor musical. So because I we need campur lah, yeah. So that's it. This is called for translative one. So this is called for quantifier one. Yeah, translative to quantifier. Okay, at the last page for the practice. Okay, we can do for a practice. Okay, so every student in the class I visited Canada or Mexico. Okay, so what's okay, the domain for the minute all for student in this class. Okay, simple yeah, student in class. So MS represented student in the, okay, represent, okay, H has visited Mexico. Yeah, and visited Mexico. And the next one, CH. Okay, represent is H has visited Canada. Canada, okay. Okay, so answer is for every student, ma. Every student is for universal. Yeah, universal. Yeah, H is for what? Okay, so all. Okay, all means for this chance lah. Okay, so MS or CH. Yeah, like this lah. Because why for all one? So every student in the class I visited Canada or Mexico. It's not like we want to visit Canada or Mexico or any country like yeah. Okay, and the next one for for all people. Okay, S so student is for S. Okay, S for represent is so H is a student in the class lah. S is a student in the class. In this class. Yeah, and the next one, universal. Okay, so universal S is for what? If okay, if the student in the class then you can busy to meet lah. Yeah, so CH or Mexico, Canada or Mexico lah. Yeah, so remember for all people lah. So adds the class for all people. So I did score for translating for quantify lah. So anyway, please take notes certainly for doing for practice. And now let me know. Okay, that's all for now. So anyway, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So thank you so much and goodbye.